Hello there. I'm Lord Pikachu, protector of Earthrealm, and god of thunder. And coffee. Oh, I can't really get enough of coffee. It's not really addiction. No, it's not. I can stop whenever I want. It's just a choice. Anyways, I figured I would put out my impressions on the movie that just came out recently called Detective Pikachu. A movie, quite frankly, I'm actually excited the most over, even more so than Endgame. Right? I mean, even more excited for this than arguably the biggest box office hit. Anyways, I figured we should probably talk about the premise of the film before I get into my impressions. So, and there's going to be a couple spoilers too, so there's that. So, the movie starts out with Mewtwo being trapped inside a globe, inside a lab. A lab that's being made as a round cup. Is it a round cup? No, that's not a round cup. No, it's probably a round cake or something. I don't know. You guys do the math. So, anyways, Mewtwo notices that they're outside, and that's what he says. They're outside. And then he starts going all berserk and destroys the entire lab completely. And so, he gets out of the lab and goes after a car that he's apparently chasing after. And you think that he would actually be killing somebody inside a car. And you might be right. At first. So, we cut right forward into a kid named Tim Goodman was. No, that's not Gordon. Goodman. I'm not talking about Ramsey Gordon. I'm talking about Tim Goodman. He's a strange kid who apparently feels very lonely. And he happens to have a friend who's trying to capture a Pokemon out in the wild. Unfortunately, that didn't go very well for him. However, once he got back to the apartment after meeting some old guy that happens to know his father, Tim goes into an apartment, tries to get a breather, but then something strange happens. And no, I'm not talking about those chemicals that make you go insane. No, not like Insane Black Rock Shooter. There is a creature, a Pokemon, inside the apartment. And Tim got out his stapler. And that's where I'm at. I was hiding in the apartment, and so I've been telling him, you don't understand me. Now put down the stapler, or I will electrocute you. And so he drops his stapler gun. And he was like, did you just talk? And I was like, whoa, did you just understand me? You truly understand me. You're staring me eye contact. Oh my God! I'm so lonely. Oh, that was such a precious moment. Well, anyways. And so, Tim Goodman and Pikachu have just found out that Harry Goodman might actually still be alive. Case closed, but still open until I solve it. So, throughout all these events, Tim and Pikachu go on all these misadventures until they found out that Mewtwo was in fact the one to capture Harry Goodman. And so because of this, Tim and Pikachu go out and go to this lab, the round lab thing, I don't know. Well, apparently it's the same lab, but it's completely destroyed. It's totally different from the first movie. Well, anyway. So now, they go to the lab alongside a girl who happens to be a news story writer. A news story writer. Yes, that's right. That's a completely legit word. News story writer. And she also has a Psyduck who apparently has a problem being stressed out. And if he does, he'll explode and kill us all. And that's the exact same question that I've asked. Where I've asked him, so let me get this right. We're forced to listen to this pretty spa music so that your head doesn't explode and kill us all. Go figure. And so now, we finally get to the lab. And it turns out, there might be something more than just some incident. where Harry Goodman and me and Harry Goodman might actually be something going on with Mewtwo. And so there is this evil corporation that wants to take control of Pokemon and use them for a special disease. Spoiler alert, they merge Pokemon and humans. And so the epic fun goes on and on. So you might be thinking that, wait, Pikachu, you said there would be spoilers. Well, kind of, but I kind of don't want to spoil the ending. Spoiler alert, it's a heartfelt moment. So, my impressions on this film. Actually, I liked it. In fact, I like it better than Avengers Endgame. And yes, I know the person that's controlling this camera definitely loves that film even more than I do. But what can you do? So, the reason why I love Detective Pikachu... I'm gonna need some coffee. I seriously kind of have an addiction problem. But no, that's not addiction. That's just a choice. God, Okay, so I need to stay focused. So, I really love this so much because of the character actions. You can really feel the emotions that Tim Goodman and I have been having an emotional connection. It's like that we're connected. Because he's alone and I'm alone, well, except that I have Shantae, Ratchet, and Kratos and Nathan Drake by my side for this tournament. Except that the tournament's already over, so yeah. Bowser's might be dead in Mortal Brothers 2. Spoiler alert, he might. So, yes, the character interactions are fantastic. Even the acting is pretty decent. I mean, yeah, some people might not like the actor who plays Tim, but you know what? I'd say he's more interesting than Ash Ketchum. It's because you can feel these emotions that he goes through with Pikachu as he's trying to find his father. And that is exactly why I love it. So the action is also pretty good as well. I mean, it's Pokemon. What can you expect? Except it's in live action. And of course, it's not something that's hideous as the Sonic trailer. Oh my god, the trailer was awful. But this time, we have a video game movie with character designs that were actually done right. They look exactly like how the games looked, but with a little bit of a realism twist, where it doesn't gross you out or gets you into just complete panic mode to vomit for days on end. That is how good the CGI is. And you can obviously tell there might be some rendering on the 3D models that might look out of place, but it still looks better than the Bayformer CGI. So now, the story might not be something of a cup of coffee for everybody. I mean, yes, it does have an interesting twist on it, but it doesn't do so much as the character interactions. At the end of the day, just like Bumblebee, it's a really good character-driven movie, and it has a really good character-driven story. You can feel the characters. You can feel the danger that the characters might be going through, and so on. Would I recommend going and seeing it? Yes. And I'm afraid that the guy that's controlling the camera this whole time might be giving it an 8.5 out of 10, but you know what? I'm going to give this a 10. I absolutely love Detective Pikachu. Ryan Reynolds is fantastic as Pikachu. Like, seriously. Ryan Reynolds. Like, seriously. Ryan Reynolds. How can you not like Ryan Reynolds? He's a fantastic actor. And I'm pretty sure he's doing good with me, too. Especially in Mortal Brothers 2019. And I'll be returning for Mortal Brothers 2 Azel when Megacon comes to invade Earthrealm. But it has nothing to do with Detective Pikachu, so let's focus on that. So yes, I love Detective Pikachu. Go see it. And I'm pretty sure Obscure Titan probably likes it, but not quite as much as I do. He still likes it, but he doesn't love it as much as I do. But we both like it, right? Yeah, I liked it. Okay. So, that's all I got for Lord Pikachu reviews. Have a good day.